Mephibosheth here. My thoughts for today. I was thinking about truth. And I was thinking about the great enemy of truth. The great enemy of truth is not so often a deliberate lie or a contrived thought that was a dishonest lie. Quite often, it's a misconception of truth. I'd like to show you, give you something that you might think about, and it would be this. Many of you have seen this picture. Many of you have a copy of this picture. It is the great painting of the Lord's Last Supper. And it is an artist's conception of something, but it's not a Jewish, Hebrew, Semitic Passover. I want you to examine the picture carefully. If you look carefully, you'll see that there's light coming in the window. In the text of the Passover, it says that Passover shall be celebrated at sundown. Yet there's light blurring in the window. The text says that the Passover shall be celebrated with unleavened bread, bitter herbs, and a lamb. There is no lamb on the table. There is a fish. There is no unleavened bread. There's a puffed up loaf of bread on that table. Misconception. Contrived misconception. Possibly. I don't know. Take a look at the table itself. It is not a Middle Eastern table. It is not what the text says to recline on cushions on your left side, where this is a Greek or a Roman table. And take a look at the features. The painter's conception of these men at this table. And there is only one that I see, only one that has Semitic features. The rest of them are Greek or Roman features. So, my thought for the day is this. Quite often, deception is not a deliberate lie. A Hebrew table? No. Celebrating the Passover? Not a Jewish Passover, not a Hebrew Passover, not a Middle Eastern Passover, not a scriptural Passover. I don't like to deal with the negative, but sometimes truth has to be revealed. I'm reminded of a song that I learned many years ago. It was written by Andrew Mercer. The words were, it was sung by Ella Fitzgerald. I guess that's the reason I remember it. I can still hear her voice. And it went like this. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. Mephibosheth, just my thought for today. Shalom.